April Fools. Focus question. Are April Fools pranks fun? Word to know. Apologia. Coral. Evidence. Fluorescence. Innocence. Prank. Protest. Punishment. Stiff. As I walk into Principal Taylor's office, I wonder who glued Mrs. Shoemaker to her chair. It would have been a hilarious April Fool prank if the old faded glue bottle hadn't been hidden in my desk. My best friend Sarah sits on a bench in the office with the other students, crying like a baby. I didn't write those things, she moans, tears streaming down her face. I was practicing my tuba all morning. She explained how someone wrote nasty message about Mr. Kendall on the board in her handwriting. Each of the other students is in trouble for some prank they claim they didn't commit. Someone covered the gym floor with vegetable oil and blocked the toilets in the bathroom with handfuls of dead leaves. Someone also tucked old bologna under the cafeteria tables, so the whole place stinks like a garbage dump. The phone rings, and Miss Nathan, the secretary, answers it and swiftly hangs up. All morning, kids keep calling and laughing, she says. After a while, Mr. Principal Taylor comes out of his office. You've all been very busy, he begins. Sarah starts denying everything, and the rest of us follow suit. Principal Taylor waves his hand to silence us, but as he's about to speak, the phone rings. Miss Nathan answers it with an interrupt. Hello, she points to Sarah and says, it's for you. Sarah takes the phone and says, hello. I can barely hear you, Jack. Is that you? When my little brother's name is mentioned, I go to the phone, and Sarah credits between us so I can listen. Basement, find R.T. It's a young boy's voice, but I can tell if it's Jack's. Basement, find the R.T. He repeats before the phone suddenly floods with laughing children and then goes dead. I spoke with your teacher, and they have some pretty compelling evidence. Mrs. Taylor continued, as punishment, you will stay after school until all these pranks are cleaned up. We are grown, and a few of us offer more protest of our innocence. I'll call out your parents to inform them you'll be remaining late on school rounds today and why. Now return to class. As Sarah and I shuffle down the hallway, she groans. I'm in so much trouble. What was with that phone call? I asked. I've heard that creepy laughter before. I was trying not to think about it, Sarah whispered. It seemed to follow us. The voice says we need to look around the basement. No way I'm going down there, Sarah hissed. The principal thinks we're in class, and our teacher thinks we're in the office, so now the perfect time. Sarah went, but she follows me as we sneak to the basement door. We have to be quiet in case the janitors are down there. I say, surprisingly, the doors are open. Sarah and I squeeze inside, listening to the water rush through the old pipes around us and fluorescent lights buzz overhead. We quickly then get the stair. The basement is huge, with many walls hidden in darkness. Sarah points to the other side of the room, and we split up to start looking around. I walk slowly past shelves filled with old textbooks and sporting equipment, but find nothing. Looking over, I see Sarah stop, eyes widening as she covers her mouth to stifle a scream. I sprint to the opposite side of the basement. Sarah points in front of her and whispered, I saw someone over there. A janitor? I asked. She shakes her head, and that's when I hear the footsteps, as if someone is rushing past us. Sarah grabs my arm, and we take a few steps forward, then a few more. Something moved in the shadow in front of us, and I moved to it. My foot hits something soft, and I reach down and feel lumps under thin cloth. I think I hear laughter, but it could just be furnaces or something. Grabbing onto the cloth, I pull a large rag into the light. somewhere behind us. A little girl laughed, and then another off to our right. Hey, is someone down there? No kids allowed in the basement, a janitor voice called. I grabbed the bag. The janitor walked the room, shining a flashlight back and forth. Then he shined his light away from us. Sarah and I sneaked quickly and quietly behind the shelf and up the stairs. That was close, I say when we reached the safety of the hallway. I dropped the duffel bag and unzipped it. This is Rob's turtle duffel bag. His initials RT are on the straps, I say. Inside are old cans that says cooking oil on the side and a paper grab glued to the side of the bag that smells really awful. A raw burlap sack holds dirt leaves and sticks and half buried. I find an innocent-looking pair of scissors. I think I've seen those scissors before, Sarah says, staring at them. I hand the scissors to Sarah, but this doesn't tell us who the laughing kids are, but it looks as if Rob Turtle framed us all. He says he lost his gym bag the other day, Sarah replies, in the hollow. He's also said that this would be the best April Fool's Day ever. I say, what do we do now? If we give the bag to Principal Taylor, he thinks we're trying to make Rob look bad. Sarah says, let's leave it in the cafeteria. I suggest someone will turn it into the lost and found. We leave the bag in the stinky cafeteria and return to class. After lunch, Rob Turtle is called to the office, and as the day progresses, more students are found with the evidence of pranks. Someone put dirt in the office in the teacher's class and make all the lights flicker in the east wing. At the end of the day, Principal Taylor has called a surprising number of students into clean-up duty. Rob, Sarah, and I are assigned to the cafeteria. How did you arrange all these pranks? I asked you, Rob. You must have been in school all night. I didn't, and I don't know where the stuff came from. I accidentally left my bag in the hollow a few days ago. He replies, I had some pretty amazing pranks planned. Though Sarah and I share a look, neither of us believe him. But it's also true that he couldn't have done this alone. When we finish, we wait for our parents in the office. We hear Mr. Nathan answer the phone. Those laughing kids again, she yells. I'll be so happy when this day is over.